Hey guys! DC Comics has finally released issue 148 of the Batman comic, and here we have the conclusion of the Dark Prison's arc. Will Batman defeat Zur-En-Arrh? Will the Bat family come together against the villain? Stay tuned until the end of the video to catch up on everything that happens in this spoiler-filled review. The story kicks off with a flashback of Bruce during his training period with his master Daniel. Bruce was struggling to achieve the desired effect in his training, which is total control of his mind, and the training involving backup personalities wasn't working. Daniel reveals that he has been preparing him for something greater, not to face a storm, but to become the storm. Back in the present, Bruce asks Tim Drake to gather the Bat family as it's time to confront Zur-En-Arrh. Elsewhere, Robin Damian Wayne is tied up while Robin of Zur-En-Arrh talks to him about Zur's plans, emphasizing the need for a new way to combat crime in the city. Meanwhile, Damian tries to find a way to escape but is hindered when Batman of Zur-En-Arrh appears. Daniel also shows up and announces that it's time to test his new machine that will heal Gotham. Shortly after, Commissioner Savage and Mayor Nakano witness Gotham under attack by the Failbots, with the Bat family as the only resistance force. The Failbots have also blocked all exits out of Gotham. At Blackgate, Riddler is placed in Daniel's machine, which is said to strip Edward of his will to prove himself against Batman's actions, removing all malice. Edward questions if it's a lobotomy, but Daniel Capcio clarifies that it's actually an evolution. Moving back to the Bat family, Dick Grayson, Barbara Gordon, and Jason Todd arrive where Bruce Wayne is. While his partners have doubts about trusting him, Tim Drake reassures them, stating that everything is fine and that the real monster behind it all is not Batman. Bruce confides in everyone about how he was influenced to create Zur-En-Arrh when he was younger, how his personality led him to darker paths over time, distancing him from his family as the mission always took precedence. But now things will be different, and it's time to put the plan into action. After all, Batman always has a plan. Meanwhile, other members of the Bat family are facing Zur's robots in the city, and Amanda Waller offers reinforcement to the Gotham police. Back at Blackgate, Batman arrives with the Bat family for the final battle against Zur-En-Arrh. The police watch as Batman takes on Zur. Bruce observes Zur's experiments, and suddenly Red Hood also joins the fight against Zur-En-Arrh. While this is happening, Tim Drake goes to save Damian Wayne but is attacked by Robin of Zur-En-Arrh. Tim reveals to Damian that this Robin is a clone of Bruce created by Zur. Despite Robin of Zur-En-Arrh boasting about being a clone with Wayne's best skills, Damian manages to break free, and the two Robins defeat Robin of Zur-En-Arrh. Before we continue, if you enjoy comic book reviews on this channel, support us by hitting the bat-like button and subscribing. This way, you'll stay updated on DC and Marvel and receive more comic-related videos about our beloved superheroes. Returning to Bruce and Jason, while Bruce faces off against Zur, Jason thwarts Daniel's machine. After stopping Batman's former mentor, Red Hood goes after Zur but gets hit, leaving Bruce extremely worried, appearing as though Jason had lost his life from Zur's blow. Believing he had fatally wounded Jason Todd, Zur-En-Arrh loses control, and Failsafe emerges, giving Batman the opportunity to finally defeat his enemy. Daniel is surprised to see Bruce sacrificing one of his allies to win against Zur. He then utters a trigger word to stun the Caped Crusader, but Batman starts laughing. A flashback reveals Jason and Bruce discovering Lazarus fluid in a Gotham cave, a result of a meteor impact. Batman considers forcing Zur to end his life so he can use the fluid later on. However, Jason sacrifices himself in Bruce's place since he was the only one who could disable Zur. Now, in the present, Jason returns, reuniting the Bat family. They apprehend Daniel and leave Blackgate before the police arrive. Before Batman departs, Daniel forewarns him of an impending storm, but Bruce asserts that he was trained not to stop the storm but to be the storm, and he can't do it alone. With the Bat family, they are the storm and will never die. This wraps up the Dark Prison's arc that began in Batman issue 145. I wasn't a huge fan of this arc, while some moments were intriguing, such as Bruce confiding in Tim about his mistake in distancing the Bat family instead of trusting them, and Jason asserting that Batman no longer leads. They are all a team and family. There was a lack of interaction between the protagonist and other members like Nightwing, Barbara, and even Damian. Jorge Jimenez's artwork is fantastic, with my favorite moment being the flashback in issue 147 showing Batman in his classic blue and gray suit. However, Chip Zdarsky's script lacked depth in my opinion. Additionally, some plot points were left unresolved, like the Bruce Wayne clone who was defeated by the Robins but not followed up on, as well as the villains Zur-En-Arrh and Daniel. The arc established Zur as the reason Batman always distanced himself from his family to handle everything alone, leading to multiple failures. Yet, in the previous issue, Zur created a Bruce clone to serve as Robin of Zur-En-Arrh, along with his Amazo army, creating some inconsistencies that detracted from how the villain was portrayed. Regarding Daniel Capcio, I liked his introduction by Zdarsky in the Night comic, but in Dark Prisons, his plan to create a machine to heal Gotham seemed poorly explained and somewhat odd. It appears Batman will become a lighter character in the future, working more closely with the Bat family, which could be interesting. Now I want to hear your thoughts. Did you enjoy the latest issue of Batman's monthly comic? Did you like how the Dark Prisons arc was resolved? Share your opinion in the comments, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to be the first to know when a new video about our beloved Dark Knight is released. Thank you, and see you in the next video.